Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, for a much-anticipated main event. 6 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
His adversary, by way of Georgetown, Jordan.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up. I want to see some...
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. Sometimes you can just look across the ring and see it in his opponent's eyes. Razor's main weapon is his power punching, and we've seen knockout after knockout throughout his career.
And to me, as a trainer, the real weapon is the way he sets it up. That jab. He blinds you with that, and then bang, the power shot's right behind you.
Protect yourself. Come on now, protect yourself.
How effective can the style of fight, the pace of the fight, it being a busy fight, be for the high stamina fighter?
Well, that's everything. What's the sense of being high endurance or fast if you don't have the kind of pace, the kind of landscape that you can use it?
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Razor.
Come on now, let me see.
Halfway through round number 1. Jordan's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Fires right back at him.
Keep it going.
Fires off the hook. Look at that.
Yeah, I like what I see. I love what I see, baby.
Turns over that hook upstairs. Right to the head with that right. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Little head knocking with that right hand.
Do that again. That looks good. Do that one more time.
Razor's going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. And that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spots. Good job.
Losing this fight.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Razor's on the receiving end of a hook. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Razor. You know, a lot of people, Teddy, think that fighters like these two in the ring don't have fear, but that's not the case.
No, it's not the case. Either you're a liar if you say you don't have fear, or you should go to a doctor and find out quickly what's wrong with you. Everybody has fear. It's a matter of who uses it, who controls it. But I'll tell you a quick story. One time, Customano told me the story about a fighter, Artie Diamond actually, that he had years ago. What a tough son of a gun. This is a guy that always wanted to show how tough he was. And he used to always want to walk in there. But he couldn't become a good fighter because he wasn't afraid of the dimensions that he needed to be smart, to be clever. And where the other guys were together, they took advantage of those things.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Nice block by Razor. Razor's well off the mark that time. Jordan's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. A headshot blocked. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Razor's corner's got to be thrilled with what they just saw. They won that last round. They put down a beatdown on their opponent. And now they got to be thinking, hey, this thing could really snowball in our favor big time when we get off the stool here.
Yeah, they have to feel that way. Keep it going. Why change it now? You know, what you did the last round, it worked for you. It got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it. But remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
Jordan's showing you a little defense. Right hand crashes home. He never saw it coming. He should tie up. He's jumping all over him now. Jordan's nailed by that shot. Solid. Not a good sign. He goes to the canvas for the first time tonight. Jordan's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Did you see that? Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Jordan's unable to get up and continue on.
By way of knockout, your winner, Razor.
Razor's able to do his business tonight. A lot was expected of him. He delivered. Holds on for the win.
Yeah, he took nothing for granted. You didn't see him overlooking his opponent. Acted like a real consummate pro. Got the results you want.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
From Mexico City, Foster.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Razor's best asset, his power punching, his ability to get rid of a guy. The majority of his wins throughout his career, Teddy, have been by knockout.
Yeah, and that power might be the bullet, but the gun that delivers that bullet is the ability to get close to a guy, start one hand, feint you a little bit, and then he shoots the other one.
Fine looking right hand by Foster. Razor's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. What does the jab offer him here?
Victory.
It's as simple as that.
It sure is.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Foster. Razor's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect could his power have early in this fight?
Well, if he catches his opponent, it could be an early night. But if he catches his opponent and his opponent survives it, guess what? It could be a long night for him.
1, 2, 1, 2.
A headshot blocked. double jab by Razor. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Foster. Foster's clearly effective. Solid. He was standing up to it, but now he goes down for the first time. Well, that may have been just a flash knockdown there, Teddy.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He looks clear-headed. His legs are okay. Now it's just a matter of making sure that he understands why he got caught.
Foster's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. 1, 2 jabs up top.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is over. I don't want to see you slug it out with this guy, all right?
A new round underway here. Foster's hoping that he doesn't make a defensive flaw like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes come in. That's where you depend on your corner. They're calm enough. They can see something that you didn't see, as hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Foster. Scored well with that straight left. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Razor's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Nice block by Foster. Razor's well off the mark that time. He snaps a jab. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Foster. Beautiful game plan there. Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
He's jumping all over him now. Foster's nailed. Did you see that? Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Foster's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Two good jabs by Razor. To the head he goes with a left hand. No, he missed that right. End of the round there. A round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing out of that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He won't.
Look at him. He's so...
Foster's confidence almost completely shot at this point as we start this round. He just went down again in the last round, and it seems like he cannot get out of that spot. Time and time again, he's finding himself on the floor.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Good block there by Foster.
Punch and move. Punch and move. Relax. Come on now.
Razor's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Halfway through this round. In your career, Teddy, you've trained
all different kinds of fighters, from their mental makeup to their physical gifts. Is there a common trait that those who achieve to the highest level all have during their training?
If they don't have it when they start, Joe, they develop it. And what that is, an understanding and a separation of the truth from the lies. What I mean by that is they start to understand that they can control things, that things are not in the other guy's control. Early on, fighters think that it's out of their control. It's just a matter of getting in there and hoping that they can get through things. It's always in their control. They can always make a choice to deal with something, to find a way through something. And they can always make a choice not to. And I think the other thing that I try to impress on them and that they have to find out is that everything is a moment, just like in life. It's only a moment. You know, we're talking about 3-minute rounds. There might only be 20 seconds in that round that really you have to deal with something that is really, really difficult. But when pressure comes along, time gets distorted. And you start to think that it's infinite, that it's going to go on forever and ever. And good fighters that stay around to learn these lessons, they find out it is only a moment. And if I make the right choice, I'm going to get past it.
Start of round number 4. Razor's ahead on your scorecard, Teddy, 2-1. A tough fight to score, but when in doubt, it seems like you're going with the guy who's being more active.
Yeah, but Joe, is he going to pay a price for that activity? Because sometimes there is a price to be paid. He's winning early. He's doing a lot of work to win. Does he run out of gas? That's my question right now.
That's what we worked on at the gym. Good job.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
You're still not moving enough. Come on now, move, move. Hook, he wide open for the hook. Looking good.
Halfway through round number 4. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Razor. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Fires right back at him. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. A well-placed left hand up top. Good flush shot by Foster.
Keep working, keep working.
Razor scoring with that right hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Foster. Good work defensively by Razor. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Razor's got to find a way to take what he just did in that last round and keep that kind of energy moving forward here, because I do believe he's ahead on the scorecards in a close fight. Very close fight.
Yeah, I see it about the same way, but you just said it. It's very important that his corner people now don't really tell him that he's ahead. I think they let him think that if he's not behind, it's a dead even fight, and keep pushing right there. Stay responsible, stay within yourself, but keep pushing.
1, 2.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Foster. You always say punchers are born, Teddy, but what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
And that's it, baby. Good job.
Oh, good exchange there.
Left and right. Come on, baby.
Committing upstairs now. He goes there
You
again.
gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go. You gotta see that.
Razors nailed by a huge hook.
There's no need to be on
Super two-punch combo by Razor. Razor's on the receiving end of a hook. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Move your head, move your head.
Razor's gathering himself right now in the corner, and his trainer is really doing him a good service in reminding him, yes, to this point, the later stages of this fight, you're in control, but still, go out and do everything we talked about in training camp.
Nice work, kid. Good job there, Ryan. Real nice.
Here we are, the start of another round, and if everything goes according to the way the first half of this fight went, he's going to be coasting in for an easy win.
Well, if his opponent goes along with it, he definitely will, but maybe he'll change the script a little, flip the script a bit.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Foster's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Razor's favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all that.
Right hand crashes home. He never saw. What a big shot. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
What guts he's showing here. I don't know that he's going to get the glory, but what guts to keep fighting here when he's damaged like this.
Well, actually, Joe, too much guts. That's why the old-time guys, the smart trainers, used to say, you have to have a little fear in there to know when you're in a bad place, to know when to grab, when to get out of there.
Foster's able to land a good, solid left hand. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Very accurate with the overhand right.
Jump on him right now.
Foster's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
Right to the head with that right.
Keep moving, come on now.
digs in with the jab, cutting down the tree there. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Foster.
Let the ring off and throw some counters. Every time he tries to throw that right, slip to the side and counter. Nice round. That was good. Keep that up. We have this one.
Teddy's scorecard at the beginning of round number 8. Razor's the lead, but he's taken some damage, Teddy.
Yeah, it's been a good day for him, but there's been some clouds, and there's raining a little bit. He just has to worry that it doesn't start raining harder.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Foster. Protecting his head well with his guard. I like the way that jab is doubled up by Razor.
Do that again!
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Foster.
Watch the hook!
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Good block there by Foster. Razor's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo?
He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance. Keep moving. It's all right. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? He's got confidence he can crack, and he just did there.
And he had the distance, Joe, the height that he wanted to set up that punch.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Blocks it away. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Let's go out there now. Come on now. Let me see.
Razor's corner knows the situation here. Yes, we're up in a close fight, but anything can happen that can turn things around and go against us.
I need you to sit down on your punches. Sit down on your punches, all right? You get closer. Uppercut and hook. Get in and throw the uppercut and hook.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Commits to the straight right. Right hand downstairs. And now he's targeting upstairs. Nice work with the double jab to the midsection. Working his way on the outside and oh, a big shot comes home for him. How is he gonna survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's gonna have to find a way.
Foster's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Effective work with that flush overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. targeted right hand by Razor. Razor's jab lands well. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. Scores up top with a left. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
This is round number 10, scheduled for 10. Blocks the headshot. Razor's proving to be elusive. Little head knocking with that right hand. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Gets rid of that body shot.
Protect yourself. Come on now, protect yourself.
Foster's left now getting into the mix.
Well, we've seen the complete opposite, Teddy. We've seen fighters that when they've been knocked down, they become desperate or they completely close the door and get overly cautious. This fighter's fighting the same way he's ever fought.
Yeah, and that's either going to be a good or a bad thing. That's the confidence that he's going to get it right, that he understands himself, that he's not going away from his game, from his fight, or he's going to pay an awful penalty for it because his opponent is going to pick up on that predictability and he's going to keep banging him with the same reason.
Away from those punches. Move your head.
Up top with the right hand.
Razor's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
The unexpected final bell as we will now await to hear the judges' scores.
We thought the styles of these two guys, they would go after each other early, but sometimes too much respect for each other, and that's what it turned out.
A well-deserved win by Razor. Unanimous decision, say the judges.
You can have your eyes closed and see that one, or almost closed.